my shit lit. Welcome to the Nitwitz. Nitwitz shit's lit. Get with the click quick. It's Nitwitz, bitch. It's Nitwitz Twitch. Check them out now. With the boom bam. Get lit with the Nitwitz kids.
Welcome back to the Nitwitz podcast. Today, I'm David, by the way. Today we are joined.
Today?
I guess so. Today I'm joined by my usual hosts, Kolten,
Yo.
Eli,
What up?
Jake.
What's up?
Got a returning guest, Colby,
How it goes, boys?
and we got a new guest today. Her name's Lexi,
Hello.
Female.
female.
We're not allowed to talk to those. Why aren't you doing dishes? Oh, no, not that. I was saying gamers aren't allowed to talk to girls. I can see that.
That's fair.
Put a ring on it, maybe.
Get fucked.
That's
Get fucked.
All right. First topic point. If perhaps you may have found a genie in a lamp, you rub it a few times. Genie comes out. You get 3 wishes. What would those wishes be?
Can we say off the bat, no obvious infinite wishes, stuff like that?
I'll say so. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't wish for 3 more wishes. Like the actual rules of a genie apply.
Oh, okay.
So what are the
Can't-
actual rules?
You can't bring what's the Robin Williams one? You can't bring people back from the dead. You can't ask for
Can't
more
make
wishes.
people fall in love with you.
Cawlin, look up the rules of
Oh, you can do that.
genie wishes.
You can't.
Oh, yeah, we also
Yeah,
have our
because remember-
tech nerd. Colin. Yep.
Our technical Colin.
He was absent last podcast.
Kind of like Geralt.
Also wrote, yeah.
Wished to always be with Yennefer, or whatever he actually wished for.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, didn't
The
he-
Witcher. The Witcher.
Wait,
I
didn't he
didn't watch
also like in one of the books like wish to like he said something in Elvish, which meant like
I am
want-
reading The Last Wish, but I could not tell you. I'm still currently reading.
So it's in Elvish, and apparently he said an Elvish curse word, well, translated to whatever they speak, English, I guess.
yeah, common tongue or whatever.
Common tongue. Translated sounds like "fuck you,"
Yeah.
but since it took it literally, the genie like got like a very scared look on his face and like ran away because it was afraid. Because
Jin.
the djinn, it was afraid
Jinn.
and ran off because he said "fuck you,"
I can't fucking sleep.
Get fucked.
and so yeah, he thought he wanted to fuck him, and he's like, "I don't want that to happen," so he ran away. Yeah, pretty funny.
So hang on, we're doing
Go.
3 wishes, right?
3 wishes,
Yeah.
no infinite wishes,
Yeah.
no raising people from the dead. Actually, a lot. I don't give a shit.
Genie wishes are from genie to genie.
Okay. Did you find like a basic list of rules?
You should find a basic list of rules for us,
Genie
sir.
wishes?
But as far as I know, going off of Robin Williams' William one, he said, "Don't bring people back from the dead. No more wishes. No, can't wish for more wishes." Said one more thing.
Fame, right? You can't. No, you can wish for.
Because you can
fame.
wish for fame, you can wish for love, but that
No,
ended
you
up being-
can't wish to make someone fall in love with you.
See, that's what I thought.
I thought it was.
No, you. Can,
What if I wanted my dick?
why don't we wait for our tech
See, I mean,
guy
even
to actually
in like Aladdin, the genie wasn't
Here we go.
allowed to
You
make.
cannot receive more wishes than you originally allotted. No creating or ending life. And you cannot affect free will.
Yeah, so that would be
Okay,
making
okay.
someone fall in love with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. What do you think, Eli?
Yeah, I don't know. Come back. Go with another
Col-
one.
Let's go with Colby.
All right. This is totally off the cuff.
Out of left field. is
That's
something
what.
to say.
Hey, in real life, if
Off
it happened,
what cup?
it'd be off the cuff.
My cuff.
The handcuff?
So I'm gonna go with be self-sufficient / proficient in like survival skills immediately. Smokes, dude.
Yeah.
Which kind? Marlboro? Palmo? Which one?
We don't recommend that.
Yeah, don't
yeah,
smoke,
I'm
kids.
not gonna. Yeah.
We
No,
don't condone.
no comment.
Not sponsored.
Smokes, dude.
Sponsored?
Shoot. Oh crap.
Go on.
Oh, easy. I always say this. I wish to become a successful Formula One driver because I'm too old to start, and so it will never happen. So that'd be my wish.
How early do you have to start for that?
Usually, if 6 to 8 years old, if you start after,
What?
yeah, not in Formula One itself, but in karting and going through the leagues and what have you.
Yeah,
You have to-
because
you have to
start with shifter carts and go.
You
all
have
the
to
way
start
up.
that young. And same with NASCAR, really too.
A lot of them start in dirt track.
Yeah. Don't quote me on this, and don't take my word for it 100%. But
Do your own research.
rally cross and like rally are like really the only like motorsports that still pay a lot and have a big audience that you can kind of get into a little older. Prime example, Ken Block. Granted, he was also very rich.
And he's a
Before-
very skilled driver.
Yeah, before he started, so that kind of helps. But most motorsports, if you start like after 8-10 years old, you're already too old. You're already out of the game. Dead serious. Yeah, very disappointing. So yeah, Formula One champion, proficient in survival skills, and immunity to the cold.
Yeah.
Like caught like disease cold.
No,
or-
as in the weather cold.
Yeah.
That way I could live in the mountains and like I'm immune to it as in like it doesn't affect me at all. As compared to like I don't feel it but it still affects me, as in I'm completely immune. It doesn't affect me at all. So I can swim in a
He's a bad bitch
20
otherwise.
degree water. I can wear a t-shirt in -5 degrees, that kind of thing, because I want to live in the mountains. But I'm also
So
not
would that
used-
like amplify like what you feel for heat?
no, everything's normal. It's just that I would say everything below 60 feels like 60 degrees to me. And like when I say 60 degrees, like that mid-fall 60 degree feel. Because like right after summer you feel 60 degrees, you feel cold. I would say it's like mid-fall, how 60 degrees feels really nice and just free.
So like it's warm, but that breeze is just keeping it to where you can wear a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah,
and
I
jeans.
can comfortably wear like sweatshirt, long sleeves, jeans, stuff like that for anything below 60. But like 60 and above is normal how anyone else would react.
Still gonna sweat.
You got your priorities straight.
Yeah, those are my 3 wishes.
Okay. What about you?
Basically mountain man.
Mountain man.
Mountain man.
Survival. That.
Brokeback
Oh my
Mountain.
goodness, no, I'm so dumb. I take one of those back. Screw it.
You
You
can't.
can't.
Crap.
You can't tell the genie I unwish that. You
Yeah.
fucked up.
What?
Ah.
Okay. What?
Wait,
I
is
was
unwishing
gonna
something a
gonna
wish?
say like live in the universe of Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Middle Earth.
Yeah.
That sounds like it'd suck.
That'd be so cool.
Not if you're a hobbit. It's a pretty easy, awesome, lazy life. They eat like 5 times a day. They sleep like 3 times a day.
You get to be like 300 years old.
No, that's not true. Because Bilbo was his 111th birthday. People were like, you look really good for 111.
That's fair.
So you're thinking of like the Dunedain,
Yeah.
Aragorn. He's
87
in Twin Towers, the second Lord of the Rings movie, and he looks like he's middle aged. Last of the Dunedain. You cannot be 80. 87. You're one of the Dunedain. All right. I'm sorry.
All right,
All right. What do you think of Jake?
Nerd.
Oh shit! Come back to me.
All right.
Weaklings.
All right.
Weaklings.
Mystical shit here, okay? If I had 3 wishes from a genie, my first one would want to be that I could like still have a human mentality, but shapeshift into like whatever I wanted.
Careful what you wish for.
I would still be able to have like the brain capacity of myself, like I wanted to fly and I wanted to be like a bat, like
She wants to do Maui.
yes,
That's fair.
I want to be Maui. No, that way, like if I wanted to fly or like go sneak around or whatever, like that'd be lit. Okay, my second one I think would be I would never be able to get caught for a crime I commit. I go shoot some people, murder some people, I don't know, steal some shit, and I could never be charged with a crime.
Well,
I think I would have a
couldn't that
fucking
like
blast.
the first thing help with that?
I mean, kind of, sure.
Because if you could shapeshift into like just a different person,
See, but I want to be able to keep my
Honestly?
identity. I may not be my favorite person,
WRC.
but I want to like keep an identity. But I mean, like the shapeshift stuff for like, what if I want to fly or like run? I don't know. Like, what if I just like want to be an animal or like mystical shit? Like that'd be really cool.
go on.
I don't know. Okay, so the second one can't be convicted of a crime. I don't know. The third one's kind of iffy. Like, I feel like
It's pressured, right?
if I could steal shit, obviously I don't have like a money issue. I don't know. Like,
Well, money
maybe
issue,
like selective telepathy.
money issue. That's pretty smart because you don't want just overall telepathy.
Yeah, no, selective telepathy.
Because then you'll hear things like
I
that
don't
cat
want to
is
hear.
sexy, you know what I mean? And they're actually talking about a cat, not like a woman.
This thing on my ass.
It's like, yeah.
It
This
won't
mole
stop
got
getting
bigger.
bigger.
No, man, like selective telepathy. I think that'd be pretty cool. No, I think that'd be pretty good because then I would never have to worry about money problems. I could go steal shit, nobody would care. I could kill people, it doesn't matter.
Well, that's not a money issue. That's a crime issue, honey.
Well, right, but my second wish was that I could never be convicted of a crime.
Oh, I'm
Go rob a
sorry. I
bank.
couldn't hear you.
Yeah, no, it's cool, but like I feel like that would set me up for life. I feel like I would have a lot of fun.
I was thinking about WRC instead of F1. I was like, why did I say F1? I like Rally way more now. Gosh dang it.
Raleigh really cool.
No, I think those are some pretty solid wishes.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about you, Colton?
All right.
Oh.
Okay. Are we done? What?
Yeah. Your turn, Colton.
Can I go?
You're
You have
good to
something
go.
to say?
Nah,
No,
you're
no.
not allowed to go.
Oh, all right. Well, no.
Please go. For the love of
All right. So I've had a lot of time to think about this because I've actually been asked this question before in like a 4-hour straight gaming session in the middle of the night with the boys.
Must be nice.
Oh
And
God, that was a long time ago.
yeah, it was a very long time ago that this happened. But my first wish is that myself and 9 other people of my choosing would receive immortality. But the actual definition of immortality of you could still die like from
Right,
a
like-
vulnerable
So, like,
gunshot.
elves from Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Agelessness.
You're ageless.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, 9, like the 9 members of the Fellowship.
Yeah.
I like
So-
a Lord of the Rings.
well, except for
references.
10, because I would be
Right, but you
but
said
yeah.
9.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm just trying to fit in as much Lord of the Rings as I can.
Yeah, gotcha. So me and 9 other people of my choosing, and I could choose them at any point throughout my existence.
Like a nightly.
Yeah, basically.
Quick question: who would you choose that you know now?
That I
My
know
left
of
nut, my right nut.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wouldn't just choose 4 people. Obviously, I'd like offer them the chance to like, do you want this or not?
Now,
Would
is
you,
there
like,
a
put 'em through it?
consequence to this agelessness? Like, are you a fucking?
I'm the
vampire
genie.
or
I'm
So,
the genie.
so technically, yes, there is a consequence to agelessness. Is that your memory can cap? The human brain does have a data cap of after 300 and something odd years,
How the
you
heck?
would not be able. I don't know science.
How do you even figure that out?
Okay, I hope
I
you know.
don't know, but science. So
Hmm.
I did the research on this because of this question I talked
Oh,
about
yeah.
years ago. But that would be my second wish
Mm-hmm.
is that quote unquote data cap that your brain has would not ever
No,
get
That's
reached.
interesting.
Colton,
Okay, but back to
the data cap. I don't know if technically, because even people with like picture perfect memory, they can remember stuff like perfectly and stuff.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about like you know,
Eidetic memory.
You did say
identical memory.
picture perfect, so
Well,
yeah.
but here's the thing.
They don't have a
is-
problem with that.
I mean, we don't know 100% for sure how much it is, but eventually your memory can only store so much.
Which- I mean, that makes
which
sense.
is fair. But
fair.
now, realistically, storage wise, I don't think you just stop remembering stuff. You keep remembering. I think you should stop remembering stuff that happened in the past at a certain point. Like, you can't remember when you were like, I mean, selected memories, but you can't remember stuff when you're like 2 very easily.
Or
That's
like,
because
at all.
that's also another thing. You can't remember stuff when you're 2 because the average person's memory does not fully develop until you are about 3 to 3.5 years.
But you get what I mean. Like, you
Yeah.
forget it, but it doesn't
right,
mean.
but I mean, you can still remember like big things or like big points in your life of some importance
like
from when you were 4 or
right,
5.
like
or
dad
s-
leaving
yeah.
to go get milk and he hasn't came back yet.
Yeah, or accidentally eating one of your mom's like cigarettes because you thought it was candy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ew.
I don't want to talk about it, but
Yeah, that's fair.
But you know what I mean? I don't think you just stop remembering stuff. You would just start forgetting stuff.
We don't know.
we don't know. I mean, there's no way to know. But as far as what science has told us, eventually your memory would run out of data.
Okay, so
storage.
that still applies.
Yeah.
Until second
to your
wish.
wish.
Yes. So my second
I can
wish
remember
would've been-
everything.
Would
would've
be
been,
to.
I never run out of
Okay.
quote unquote data storage.
Okay.
As for the people who I would want to bring along, I would give them all the choice.
Would you make him do tests?
What?
I mean,
Like a test of friendship?
I mean, like, if you wanted
For-
to end your life, you could.
Well, maybe not even a test of friendship, but I guess
for new people, yes, they would have to earn my trust over a very significant period.
Well, 100 years is only a blink of an eye of an elf.
Yeah. So
So it's from the Hobbit.
yeah. So anyway, obviously, I would pick my closest friends. Like, I would give them all the option because there's only like 7 of you,
Okay.
Small friend groups.
and then leave if I'm sure only like half of the people would choose to. take
Yeah,
it.
honestly, I don't know if I would.
Exactly.
I for sure would.
If
So yeah,
I know David would, so that would definitely make me more inclined to be like, yeah, sure, why not?
I know 100%. Dado said he would take it when we talked about him.
Oh, jeez.
How would they have known?
Might be.
Because I've accidentally said it before a lot. Like, in
But
this-
how would they relate the two?
Anyways,
Yeah.
all right, I'll figure it out.
quiet for a
Anyway.
second. Quiet for a second.
Then like obviously Eli, Lexi, Jake.
Not me.
We already said you,
We already
fool.
said you, dumbass.
Did you?
Get fucked. You're not in this.
You're his boyfriend. Come on now.
Yeah, that's
Wink,
fair.
wink.
The
Fair
one
point.
guy who like
Yeah.
actually wants internal life,
Yeah.
you're not allowed.
Well,
Yeah.
knowing this, go on.
Colby, obviously.
Thank you.
Colin, no offense, but I just haven't spent enough time with you to know.
Fair, understandable.
To know, you would have to.
You understandable.
Yeah, definitely understandable.
Really?
Him-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't hung out with him enough.
They've been
He's-
friends for a long
He's
time.
cool as fuck.
Yeah.
How long have you known him for?
Couple
Who?
years now.
2.5, 3 years.
How
now?
long, have you
I've
known, how
known
long
him.
have you known me?
You were already
I
mentioned.
already.
I know, I know. It's got-
God
I got-
damn.
I
I've
felt-
known him since I was in elementary school.
I
Yeah.
felt a little jealous.
Because
Not
he
gonna
was
lie.
a Dido.
Wait, did he go to?
Yeah.
You go to Blue Springs High School?
No,
I am.
he was homeschooled.
Was it? No.
No, he went to.
Why did that?
private.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh,
it went to
private school.
like a Catholic, I think.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Catholic.
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it was Catholic.
Who?
I don't know. We can
Either way.
fact check this later.
Cole.
And then obviously like the rest of the people. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exact 8. So there'd be 2 more spots that I could eventually fill.
No, you said 9
You said $9.
other people.
Oh yeah, so 1 more
One
spot I
more.
could eventually fill.
But realistic, how many of those people would say yes? Besides
Tank?
me.
Tank?
My dog?
Yeah.
No, not that dog.
He's a good boy. You just need to
oh,
like.
you have no idea.
I'll take him.
Here's the thing. He's a big dog. He needs a big backyard.
He has a big
Oh, he
backyard.
has a big yard. The problem is he does not understand that he's got a fat ass. I mean, that boy has a
It's
Dude,
fat
Okay,
ass.
okay, let
Tell
me
me
put
what
it-
a 140-pound dog doesn't have a fat ass.
Yeah,
He's not
it's not
aware.
that I have the problem with. I love that dog. Just his personality from some of the other dogs I have had
Mm-hmm.
is not the personality I look for
Oh.
in a dog. It's still a great personality.
That's the personality I look for. Like, I want to.
which is fair.
I want to fucking tussle with my dog.
No, he doesn't though.
Oh.
He does not do that.
Oh.
Like my last Rottweiler, Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
100%. If you wanted to like play with him, it took like 5
Like,
seconds to get him
like-
into the like. Oh yeah, we're wrestling.
Like shoulder shove him.
Yeah.
in.
and then
I love
it
my
was
dog.
as
That's
simple
what I want
as,
to do.
all right, we're done.
Mm.
And
That's a well-trained dog.
he was extremely well trained.
And, like-
he was a very good dog.
It was
Yeah.
funny because the first time I ever went over to his house and Charlie was there, he's like, "All right, so like act like normal around the dog because otherwise he might bite you."
Yeah.
And so I walk in, act
Mhm.
like nothing was wrong. He sat down on the couch next to me.
Yeah.
Nothing but
Man, I
no
love
problems at all.
dogs. Oh my
But
goodness.
Dado.
Gato came into the house one time, and he acted freaked out a little
Yeah.
bit, and so he bit and ripped the shit out of his shirt.
Dude, I kid you. I mean, my dog.
Or was it his pants?
No, it was his shirt.
shirt?
From where his like nipple would be, just in a triangle down toward the bottom of the shirt. ripped a chunk out of his shirt because
Oh yeah, he was timid. He was being a little bitch.
yeah, and that not only that, but he was like down on the floor because you know how you're supposed to treat dogs. You're,
dogs
like,
fucking
knelt
see
down,
that
you
shit.
hand him out, and he was like chill for that, and then dumbass decides to just literally jump up, and my dog was like, "Oh hell no!" Yeah. So
Yeah.
and then my third wish.
That's why I like dogs. It makes a man out of you.
My third wish is that you are invulnerable,
Go on.
but
Wait.
if
To like everything.
to everything,
Okay.
you are invulnerable.
How does that make any sense?
So he's like fucking.
You
immortality,
literally,
but,
you
like, I
literally
can't
just
die.
said you're immortal.
Okay, because
but
if
can
you
die from
actually like read the definition of immortality, which if we're going by a genie standards,
Mhm.
in most lore, genies are like, all right, I'll
Literal.
give you very literally to a T what this
Yeah.
is. Immort
like $1,000, you
Yeah.
have 1,000 deer.
Yeah.
running at you.
Immortality is not defined as invulnerable. It's you just never
Age.
age.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, at least you. Yeah. Well, my question is like this is my honest question. I know we've been on you for a while, but I'm honestly curious.
Mhm.
So for like people that are immortal, well, okay, fictionally.
Yeah.
When do you stop aging?
far as we know.
Like when you're 21, when you're 20, when you're 30?
I would assume when you ask
like
for
when
a
you
wish.
when you choose.
I was gonna say not to be like that. Ugh, fuck, I hate this series, but like Twilight, you know how when they're changed into a vampire, they stay at the age that they were changed.
Yeah, that's what
They're
I'm assuming.
still vulnerable to the fact that
Well,
they can be killed, but they never.
My question is, what
age.
about like Lord of the Rings? An elf. Obviously, elves have children. Are they just born being looking 25, 30 years old,
Okay.
or
That's how I'm going to answer this third question.
okay?
So this third wish. Invulnerability in the form of whenever your body is at peak cell regeneration.
Peak
Most
performance.
sexy.
Mhm.
Most sexy.
So which
Mm.
for most
Wow.
humans I think that's what 20 something?
It's
Probably
35.
23, 24.
Yeah.
35 is when you stop.
Well, this is when you stop, but that's not your peak. But when you're like, men are fully developed at about 24 and women are about 21.
Okay.
So
I was
around
going with
that 24,
35
25
because
age.
I think 35 is. I could be wrong. I could be making this up, but I thought 35 was when
I don't
your
know.
cells aren't able to keep up anymore.
I'd rather live forever as a 24-year-old than a 35-year-old
Well, right,
dog.
but Kolten said peak, not the
I guess yeah.
end.
So
But how would you know when your peak's at?
That's
It's-
not our fucking job to
I
know.
mean in a scientific world, it's between usually the ages of like 20 anywhere from 24 to
Mhm.
around 30. Just depends on who you are and what you do
Yeah.
and everything.
Well, if you're a man, you're constantly peaking. Every second is
I
another
mean, that's
peak.
true.
Let's
But,
get real. Let's get real. Constant peak. I'm already peaked 5 times, since starting
Yeah.
that sentence.
Yep.
Jesus.
Anyway,
Anyhow,
invulnerability in the form of constant cell regeneration. So long as there was at least one cell left of you, you would regenerate over time. Basically, Deadpool-ish.
Well, Deadpool
But
can
you-
regenerate from a pile of blood, whereas
Well,
Wolverine can regenerate from a single cell.
Yes. So as long as there is a single cell left of you, like you didn't fall into a nuclear reactor and it literally destroyed every bit of your cell.
Okay, so what you're saying is if we chose to go with you, there's still a way that we could die. if we
Yes,
want.
there is still
Okay,
a
cool.
way out.
Cool,
But that's just
otherwise,
for
honey, I
him.
would not follow you.
No, this is for everybody.
For the whole 9
Yes,
people?
for anyone who chose to take this, you would also get this invulnerability.
Okay.
Good job.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd go, but I'd prefer the true form of immortal. But like, I could just rule the whole world at one point. You can't kill me. There ain't nothing you can do.
But there is a group of 9 other people who can stop you.
Or all 10 of the people rule the world, and
Together.
Yeah.
and it's easier to stay,
In power.
in power with 10 people.
Damn.
yeah,
One
we
per-
we
one
call
person-
we call
We
that
would literally
group
become an
Apple.
oligarchy.
Ah, wait, I'm
I
sorry.
say because like
Right,
one
cut
person
that
can
out.
rule one continent, the other continent,
We would become an oligarchy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Become.
or just like Just feudal.
The czar of the world.
It's
Or
just
yeah,
like
or
feudal
feudal,
stuff
yeah.
because it's like like we have the Queen of England or
I'll
whatever,
take
and then they have
Europe.
a Duke of and like
I'll take a Europe. The righteous.
I brought you all into this. I'm taking North America.
You can have.
Yeah, you can have it.
I'll rule the moon and Mars
I'll take.
Mars.
What would I take?
because we'll live forever. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I know
yeah.
for a fact.
Oh yeah.
And we're in
true.
NASA,
yeah.
Well, since
True.
I'm immune to the cold, I take.
Take Canada.
Probably the North Pole. No, because Canada's in North America.
So like North Pole
So-
being like Denmark,
so-
Iceland.
I'm
like
down.
I said,
Mhm.
we're
they are
we're
real. I know it's weird,
invulnerable
but they're real.
to a
Canadians.
point of your cells, as long as your cells stay alive. But in order to oxygenate the blood that gets to your cells, you have to have oxygen. If you step out into space, you're still gonna die because it's all gonna freeze and stop being a
Okay.
living
Oh,
cell.
I guess that's a good
So we
point.
build
So,
space
be
stations
smart.
on the moon,
That's in
and then we rule
We
from
just
the
get
moon.
the dates
Get
may have
Star Wars
changed.
fucking suit, dog.
The dates
Good.
may have changed, and I could be a little off about this, but we're planning on NASA. I think it's 2024. We're sending our first. I don't know if they're making the satellite array now around the moon, but we're planning on making a lunar base on the moon. I think it's 2026 or
Kinda
2028.
tight. Kind of cute.
Okay. Off topic for just 1 second.
How dare you?
The James Webb Telescope reached its destination.
How dare you?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Do you understand what that means?
Yes, I do. You've only
Okay.
talked about it at home like
What's it-
50
what's it
million
mean?
fucking
Explain it.
times.
We will finally be able to see onto the surface of other Goldilocks zone planets.
Ah.
Do we actually have that ready?
Yes, it was launched in December, on December 18th.
Didn't you say they hired a bunch of people to like
They-
prepare people for
NASA hired a Catholic, from the church itself, a priest to prepare people for the discovery of quote unquote alien life, and they hired 24 religious theologians to determine how this life would fit into our Bible.
Why would
Why try and do that?
why would you say quote unquote aliens? Because they would be aliens. If there was other
Why
life
the
on other
Catholic
planet, they
Church?
would be
I feel like
aliens.
they'd be like, no way. You know what I mean?
Why would they have like science?
Because all life under God is, or all life is under God according to the church.
Amen.
So if we were to discover life,
Mm-hmm.
then
it
that
would
would still
be-
have to abide by
it-
the
it would
church's
be- it would be
rules.
I'm
God
sure
created
there's.
them,
I'm sure they
according
even
to them,
hired
anyway.
biologists too. Just to,
oh well, obviously, but I'm saying they hired 24 theologians plus this priest to prepare
For the expectation of alien
of the
life.
that,
But
that
why
makes
do we
sense.
need? Yeah, that's not a topic to get into.
And I said quote unquote aliens because technically to the aliens we are the aliens. So.
I don't know. I was ready to know that.
Exactly.
I'm excited now. You got me excited. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know it was ready yet.
The James Webb launched December 18th and is finally reached its destination is taking pictures.
Where is it located at? Is it just in orbit around the
the
sun somewhere?
No, it was something 150 or 300 million miles.
How? December 18th of what year?
Last year.
How did it get that far?
Then maybe not. Maybe it was
Wow.
300,000 miles away.
So
I don't
you're
know. Google it later. Fact check
Yeah,
later.
we'll
fact check.
it
Fact
later.
check.
Fact check. But it's I think the it's quote unquote destination. The abbreviation is LR2. That's where it's going to be stationed at, and it's going to start taking pictures of the first pictures they have scheduled. From what I read, is to get more in-depth photos of the quote unquote deep space
Now,
or the deep field photos.
even if we find stuff, what do you think it'd be? Because I think even if we found something, all these planets are like probably around the same age, if not a little bit younger or a little bit, just a hair bit older than Earth. I don't know if we would find this like actual like living like things. I would think maybe at most like plants.
I have no idea. Because to be honest with you, what in the hell can we possibly know about what other life is out there? I mean, we can.
We're about to find out.
From a
We can-
non-religious standpoint, if you go back, it was types of bacteria that were the first living organisms on Earth. So I mean, those could be things that we can't see from this telescope, so to
Right.
speak. If
The
that's
launch date
older,
was
but
the
I mean,
25th, by the way.
The 25th.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Now, how far?
Merry Christmas.
How far is it away? Where's it at?
So I mean, there's a lot of different ways, but I mean, if you are from a religious aspect, then what if there's completely different organisms that God created? I mean, there's really not a good way to answer any of that because we're not sure where we even came from.
Well, if we're going off of the Bible, we were created in God's image.
Anyway,
What are you whispering about?
About Dick.
yeah, 100%. Anyway,
Big dick energy.
Sorry, Eli and I had a RC side conversation.
nice.
All
David,
right.
what are your wishes?
My wishes. Well,
Nearly 1 million miles
if
away.
if we all
It's
rub
what?
the
It is nearly 1 million miles away.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's crazy. Anyway.
If
where
not, it
where
won't
is
be
it?
good.
Where's the first target as well? Kind of curious about that.
Alright, fuck you, I'm going.
Anyways, do you want to go? I can go last. You can go.
Okay. Alright, so I finally got this. Mine's gonna be more realistic than y'all's fucking fantasy bullshit.
I liked mine, so
Mine
fuck
was
you.
How is
Mine-
this not realistic? How is
mine
Kolten's
was-
not realistic?
I just wanted to say it. Damn, I didn't have to get at
You
it.
know what? Fuck you. It's wishes. It's not realistic already.
You got a point.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's get
no,
real.
I just want to be like proficient at all types of driving. So RC.
Oh my gosh!
RC,
Why did I
actual
not
car
think
driving,
of
so
that?
Like drift, WRC, Formula One.
I'm so
drag,
dumb,
all of it.
dude. Oh my goodness.
That'd be my first wish. Second would be I want to be set up with my dream house, dream land, and dream garage. All good to go. Like
Yeah.
personally mine. So I'm not gonna get.
Yeah, I'd
into
rather
what all
work.
that
I'd rather
entails.
work for that and be a man than just
See,
Be a
nah,
man.
fuck that.
And you see, if you're immortal, you can't.
over time.
If you're immortal, you're a 100% chance to do 100% of things in life.
If you're like me, you can't be
I-
charged with a crime. You can go steal all the fucking
But
money
anyways,
you want.
Not unless the other 9 of us.
I can
decide to get
spend
rid
all
of
my
you.
time and watch
Hey.
all the porn.
You love me.
I finished Pornhub.
Oh my god!
I
That's
finished
like
porn.
millions of hours of.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna
So,
and it keeps growing. Just FYI,
That's my
same
that'd be
never
my,
catch up.
my second one. My third one would be like to never have to worry about anything in life, whether it be money.
To
or
be fair,
what would happen? That's not altering anything.
that's a mindset.
That's a loaded. Yeah, I was about to say that's
So
a
he could
loaded
be like,
question. That
okay,
could be simply
you
a
physically
mindset,
don't worry
and the
about
genie
it.
could like just change the way that your brain works.
That's a mindset, and plus worrying too can also be a good
I have
thing.
$2
He just fucking
whatever.
gives you a permanent dopamine drip.
Right.
So he's just
yeah.
like, you have $2 from
Get
bank
shot in the chest.
Okay.
You'd be alright.
Yeah.
Like, your wife dies.
That'll be all right. You'll find another one.
You're gonna want to.
Goodness.
You're gonna want to feel
Yeah.
that grief.
Not necessarily.
Fuck
It's
it.
healthy.
I mean, maybe healthy, but who wants to be healthy?
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's a good point.
Fair enough.
So that'd be my 3.
What are you thinking,
Fat
Jake?
and happy.
What about your 3, Jake?
Oh, my 3? Alright, so my first one would be the ability to become invisible and like all my clothes become invisible as well. And like if I
Anything
had
you're
like
wearing?
yeah, anything I was wearing or I had like on my body
Visit girl.
invisible.
Every 12-year-old boy,
Alright.
stop time.
Hold-
You know why?
Yeah.
You know why?
Second one would be a teleportation, kind of almost like a instant transmission, from
Oh
like
my
Dragon Ball.
God.
Zoop.
Listen,
Bro,
I'm here for it.
bro,
Or
just dude, literally just become invisible, boom, straight into a bank vault, grab that shit,
Oh my
boom, straight back out. I never have to worry about money anymore. I'm fucking Gucci.
Oh,
You'll never get.
If
Well,
stop time.
no, fuck no. All right, the third
Have you seen that
one,
movie?
no, and then say I want to go visit somewhere, just pow. I don't have to waste money on gas anymore.
Kerpow. Kerchoo.
I'm good.
Wait, so you have teleport twice?
Yeah, I have.
Teleportation and stopping time. Every
Wait, you
12-year-old's
have
2
invisibility,
wishes.
No, it's becoming-
teleportation.
I have invisibility, and then I have teleportation, or I like to think about more like instant transmission from like
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. I just pop go.
Okay. Well, anime's cool. and
Okay,
all,
so
but
like the Harry Potter thing where they're.
let's go easy on the
Just
Dragon
basically
Ball.
say like I want to go to work right now. I'm at work.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to go rob a bank right now. I'm in a fucking bank vault.
Now, my
What
question
is
would
your
be.
third wish?
Now, hold on. I'm going back
Say
on
it.
that. The teleportation. would it be somewhere you've had to seen before?
That's what my question was.
Because if you're like, I want to teleport into bank vault, what the fuck does that look like?
Right,
I'm not a
what
banker.
bank?
What do I know? What do I know what that looks like?
Actually, I know what that looks.
Oh yeah, your mom used to work at a bank.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have seen like the outside of it at least. So I could just go invisible, wait for someone to walk
So-
into the bank, beep up behind them.
I mean, I guess you could always
Look
just
at that
Google
bitch.
pictures.
Well, then why
As
was
just
Fine,
FYI
teleporting then.
for your
information.
about bank vaults, banks keep the vault open during the day.
Yeah, I
you
know.
can easily see in them
I know.
Huh.
because they lock, and then they like when you close it, it locks and it does not unlock until the computer reaches the time point for the next day.
Did not know that.
But yeah,
And
so
they're like 2.5 foot thick fucking steel doors.
I could just become invisible, walk inside the bank, check it out, and then wait for it to become night, teleport.
Well, if anything
then-
you have on you goes invisible, why
Mhm.
not just walk in there during the day
Yeah, touch the money
and just take it?
because
I don't know,
it's
'cause
cooler
people
to
could still
teleport,
see him
David.
and like shoot
And
him.
then also it's
But I get just that.
Gangster to be able to
It's just that one
teleport.
reason why the teleportation wouldn't work. But if you're like, oh, I saw a picture on Google of Greece, I'm gonna go visit Greece right now. You know, I get why you'd still want it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your third wish.
See, that's kind of where I drew a blank at, man. Like,
Just say stop.
That's all
Just
I
say
need.
Yeah,
stop
you-
time. Just so you can pause time for how long you want.
Nah.
Somebody's got to say it. I'm so mad I didn't.
What's the point in that?
Because
Stop
it's
time. You can do anything you want.
But
when
also
time
same
stops.
But you
time-
still age when time stops.
But at
though,
the same
'cause you're
time,
not.
you don't fuck with time. You don't go back in time. You
Yeah,
don't do any of
fuck
that.
with time.
Yeah, if you've ever
Yes.
watched Rick and Morty, you don't fuck with time.
Yeah, because otherwise the nut monster will get you.
Yeah, and they're gonna fuck you up. That's what happened to Einstein.
I
Yeah.
will mess with time.
I feel the mess with time.
Oh,
Equals MC
God.
squared. Shit, dude. What do I want for my third one?
Kind of a loaded question, yeah.
Oh my.
Infinitely very big size.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Once
too,
every
so
year
I'm glad
on
you
New
were there.
Year's, your dick changes size between 1 to 12 inches.
Oh, mystery box dick
Dick
size,
roulette.
man.
Dude, fuck yeah. Alright, yeah, dude, that's my third one.
I talked to someone at work about that actually. I'm like, all right, so you like get to live forever, but every year your dick size changes from 1 inch to 12 inches. And he's
That
like,
would be
okay,
I want
okay.
that.
Just like, I got fucking 2 inches 4 years in a row. What the fuck?
Yeah, that would suck.
Give me a
Hey,
break.
2 inches sucks when it comes at you. It's speed of light.
The next year comes by. Oh, 8 inches. I'll fucking take it. Shit.
Wait, no, wait. I'm gonna put one thing on it. It can't be the same twice in a year.
Smart man, smart
So
man.
like I can't have like 2 and then have 2 again.
So
But
one.
you
That's
could have
a
2 and
change.
2 and
But
a
it's less
half.
fun that way.
So-
it's less fun.
No, it's gotta be a solid even
Yeah,
number.
whole,
It's
whole
gotta be whole
numbers.
numbers,
Whole
boys.
numbers
Whole
only.
number.
Come
Whole
on,
numbers
let's get
only.
real.
Whole numbers only.
So like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 for like 20 years in a row.
Oh,
that
God.
suck.
Fucking-
RNG not on my time.
Yeah, right. RNG
Oh,
gods.
Okay,
why?
okay. I have a way to improve this for you. Every 12 years it resets, but it has to cycle through at least every number 1 through 12. every
Oh,
12
so like 1
That's
year.
rough.
Oh,
That's rough,
that's
dog.
So you get
kinda
like, say you get
rough.
like 12, 11, 10, 9, and like 8, like the first, like
Yeah,
whatever, and then you're like,
Right.
oh, cool.
Like, oh,
Great.
great. The next,
Yeah.
yeah, the
And
next.
then it just counts
The-
down. Just there's
Yeah, I
12.
was saying like the
Yeah.
next couple of years.
You know it's gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. These next 4 years is gonna be 4, 3, 2,
Getting a
1.
long-term relationship. What is happening to your dick?
Don't worry about it. Just wait like 4 more years. I promise you, you are gonna be amazed.
Now, are we talking soft or hard sizes here? Show
Hard,
or-
hard.
Hard.
Every,
obviously.
no matter what size,
Hard.
it's gonna go back to the default. What it is now.
Now, true question: are you a shower or are you a grower?
Grower.
Mid.
I'm a
I mean,
grower.
obviously, if you're talking about the 1 to 12 inches here, you were talking about your maximum capacity. I mean, that's a hard schlong, right?
What about you, Lexi? You a grower or a shower?
I'm not sure whether I'm well.
I'd say you're a
It's a
shower.
I'm a
Grower.
shower.
Yeah,
It's a grower.
What about
I'm
you,
a grower,
Kobe?
honey.
Oh,
I'm a
me?
shower.
Yeah.
Big dick.
No
You're a
comment.
Yeah, I have a big dick.
Because it continuously gets easier.
I'm a
to
grower,
find
though.
as
I'll
we
say
keep
that.
going.
Hey.
Pretty weird question. Me on the internet, but yeah.
All right, rolling on that.
David?
Notes.
All right, for me. So if I'm already getting asked for immortality with the invulnerability, I'll take that. That's not even on my question anymore. I was gonna say that. for my first
I
one.
could have told the audience that.
So since I can take that from him, I honestly, I don't. I don't really know anymore because I'm like that's gonna be like my thing, you know. It's gonna like roll with that, and then
All right.
Actually,
Hear me
sure.
out. I'm helping you out here.
okay.
Give us something we can work with.
So maybe something along the lines of everybody had like realistic, like cool whatever. But I would go generic. I want to have a lot of money, just that I can use. That's not gonna fuck with inflation. So like, and IRA or whatever the fucking
It's like a wallet that every time
Taxes and shit aren't
pops
gonna hit
up
me.
on it.
yeah. It's like anytime I want to buy something, I want it to give me the exact amount I'm gonna need for it.
Is this in like francs? Is this in Australian? Like
So say I want to buy something in yen,
yeah.
and it costs us like say it costs like 17,000 yen
yeah.
or 17,500 yen. I want to buy that. I click
What
buy.
about shillings?
Just that
So
amount
what you're saying is
shows up in my account.
the genie's basically like giving you this little black card
Oh, you know what would be
that
dope?
just preloads any amount of money
Time
in
travel.
whatever currency.
Just
you
the
need.
perfect amount.
Yes.
So it doesn't really send any like
You're gonna
red
be there
alerts to
long.
anybody, like any
Mm.
tax shit. You know.
Oh, that's fun to
IRS
think about
bullshit.
that. Yeah.
I'll probably get that.
Well, if it's a genie, yeah, I'm
Uh,
gonna deal with it.
Man, that
Yeah.
takes away the fun from my fucking robbing the bank. So all I gotta do is go to my buddy and be like, hey, buy this for me.
Yeah, but it's only for me though.
Share.
But
David
you
It
can
does
wouldn't
not-
work for you.
We can
Wouldn't work
rob
for you.
banks
Yeah, but
together.
you
Exactly,
can, if I
we'll fight,
asked you to
yeah.
buy
I'll
something
be
for me.
I'll be like, hey, hold my
But it's
hand.
not for me.
Cha!
And somehow
Oh, so
Yo,
it
and
only
then
works
we
for
won't
things
get
you
caught
want.
because you can't get caught with crimes. And I was with you, and I was like,
I like that.
oh yeah,
Sorry, we went on a tangent. Anyway,
yeah.
This is bad.
you're bad.
let's try to talk to each
No,
other.
I'm kidding.
please.
I love you.
But no. So it would only be able to work for me, because even if you're like, oh, can you buy something for me? I'm like, well, it's not going to me, so it's not going to work. It's helped with like security.
Okay, so it only works if you want it.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I wanted it and then I use it for a bit, and I'm like, oh, it's something like the better model, you can have the old one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you can
It's just
still
this-
give it to somebody at some point, but unless you directly want that item for yourself.
Yeah, it's a security thing. So if my card gets stolen or whatever the fuck, or
Oh,
I
I
don't really
see.
want it to be like I want it to be like whatever debit card I have at the moment. But if my card gets stolen, they can't just be like, "Ooh, I saw you buy this really expensive thing. I'm gonna steal your card and spend your money." And then so it'd be like a security thing. So I'd have whatever amount I have from working, just like added, keep getting added. But anything I wanted, it would just pre-select that. so
Would
I'd
you
just
like
getting a
to
big
be able to be like
savings.
Logan Paul, or sorry, Jake Paul, and buy a Lambo cash?
Well, it wouldn't be
It's
cash,
actually
it'd be
a lot of
card.
people
And then lose
do
like
that.
$500 million on fake Pokemon
No,
cards.
but like that's
you
Logan
really?
Paul.
Yeah.
That's Logan Paul.
It's
Yeah,
Logan Paul.
he spent like a lot of money on a very rare quote unquote Pokemon card, and
a stash of cards, like a whole
oh yeah,
box of cards.
and like one of them was like really like rare, so to speak, and he peeled it back, and it was just some baby card. Like completely scammed.
Get
Damn.
fucked.
Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that.
I just know that he bought a fuck ton of cards for, I really want to say it was lots of millions.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure knowing Logan Paul,
And he
not
got it, and he
personally.
completely got scammed out of all the money.
Yeah, but
That's his own fault.
But what do you buy it off?
I
of?
will say,
PGA.
it's very easy to slam on the Paul brothers,
They're geniuses.
but they're
Money.
geniuses. They are still relevant today. I do not know how.
Well, it helps. Staying relevant helps when you go to Japan and film suicide
Well,
victims.
to be fair, that was a long
Dude,
time ago.
It doesn't matter. I mean, he was like, that was him. Like, he was starting to fall off. He was like, you know what? It's done. Got it.
Oh, gotcha.
And
now,
then-
now the boxing too. Like,
Yep.
yeah, why not Conor McGregor? Why not Mayweather?
I'm falling off. Yeah, you know what? You best in class world champion. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
But
Oh,
to be fair,
this guy just said fuck the most known.
But to be fair, they didn't just think about it, they actually did it. That's the thing. Like they're
Well,
like
yeah.
I applaud them for that. I would not have the balls to do that. I'd be like, dang, I'm falling off. I could do this, but I don't know. They're like, no, do it. And they do it.
To be fair, actually not a bad boxer.
He's
Who,
not,
Logan?
but he's not also. He's
not
also not. He doesn't have the
Right.
Talking about Logan or
experience.
Jake?
Isn't it Jake?
Both of them have.
Either way, they both trained, but
I
they
would
aren't-
say,
they
from
don't
what
have
I've seen,
experience, though.
Logan Paul is way better.
Yeah, and
No, they
Logan
can't.
Paul's supposed to be fighting Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's an interesting.
Dude, that's gone like on a roller coaster of yeah, it's happening, no, it's not. Yeah, it's
Oh,
happening,
I
no, it's
don't
not.
doubt
Have you
it.
seen Mike Tyson? He's been training for the last couple
Dude,
of years.
yeah, like Joe Rogan was talking about, like when he first did a podcast with him versus the most recent time he did it with him. And he was like, the second time that he did a podcast with Mike Tyson, like while he got back into training, he's like, I was scared. He's like being that close to Mike
Which,
Tyson, that big.
Coming from Joe Rogan, who is an excellent MMA fighter.
He's apparently really short though, right?
I wouldn't say. I don't think he's an excellent. No, he's
He was.
jujitsu.
No, he was MMA.
He was
He was MMA, but his primary is jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but I mean, he's good.
Oh
He
yeah,
was-
for sure.
yeah.
He's a
Have you
force.
seen
He's a force to be
Mike Tyson's
reckoned with.
TikToks recently
Yeah.
of him boxing?
Yeah.
Man's is lightning quick.
Yeah.
Like it's
He's old.
Okay.
He may be old.
will we
Second
get to
one.
One of your wishes.
Second wish. I was gonna say like also teleportation, but me being living forever, I could take a plane. It's like no time. Like even if it's like a long plane, whatever. And then with the money, so I can run first class every time.
Third time. Private jet.
Private jet,
Why
especially.
not
yeah,
private jet?
every time, every damn time.
Get
Private
yourself.
join the
Get
Mile High
yourself.
Club.
Get
I'll buy
yourself.
myself a jet
That
and a
makes-
private pilot.
Yeah,
Even
that makes
better.
more sense.
Even
then,
better.
Then you could be like, oh, I don't have to worry about not wanting a.
Anybody needs a plane ride? Let's go.
Yeah.
No, even better. Your own personal 747 like Air Force One.
I don't want that big of a plane.
Why? Why not?
C-130.
Why not?
Why not?
Dude, like bowling alley.
That really limits the
Bar.
amount of airports you can go to.
Yeah, it does. That's
Oh, I didn't think about that.
that is.
Anyway,
Yeah, but also be a man and just land. What are they gonna do? Stop you?
I can't die. I can land in anywhere physically.
You think
Go to prison for a while,
airports?
what do
You
I
think
care?
airports have anti-air?
But so I'm not going to do
Weaponry?
teleportation because, and then I thought of something else.
Okay,
even
some
better.
yes. I'm talking about.
I
Like,
would wish I would know every language,
That's a
good
good
one.
one. That's a
That's a
good
good
one.
one.
Really good.
every
That's a
single
good one.
language. Not even just like
And
even
fluent.
dead language too.
Fluent.
basically you're just a translator. You could have
Mhm.
a built-in
I
translation
can
device
speak,
in
read,
your-
and
Or
write.
C-3PO.
Protocol droid. Yeah.
All right, are we talking like known like?
No, he said
Real
Every
language.
He said that
language.
as well.
No, I'm not
Including,
even saying that.
Like
Like
even like animal language.
that's fine. That's fine. But are we also
All
saying
right.
fictional languages too?
Yeah.
Yes,
What kind of
1000%. You would
Speak,
have to.
read, and write every single language from the beginning of human to like now, including fictional.
Dude, imagine having a
That
secret
would
language,
be-
like a full secret language with one of your friends. And all of a sudden, some dude you've never met before just speaks to
Right.
you in your secret language.
That would scare the shit out of me. I'd be like, okay, today's the day I die.
Yeah.
Where's that genie?
I'd be like, I walk up to him September 15th, 2085. And just walk away.
Yeah. Scare the living shit out of him. You're like, oh my god, that was an angel. That was from God. That's
That's
from
from
God.
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 This is the rapture. What is this?
Realistic, that person probably killed themselves.
That's what I just said. Like, I'd kill myself.
I'm physically. I
Made
would-
up
In
lang-
game. In game.
In game.
In-game.
Made up language. Some random guy knows it. I don't know life. I'm done.
Yeah. In game.
In game.
And then, so does your immortality thing? You said you can come back from a cell.
As long as there is one living cell. Of
How fast is your regeneration?
What's
20 years.
no?
Because if I like went into space, you're like, oh, you don't have oxygen, so your cells start to die. But if you regenerate fast enough, then it doesn't matter.
What do you say? 1 day? 1 full day? Get back?
I'm gonna say
1 hour?
you have the same.
That's fast.
Yeah, but like, you want to get back fast.
I'm gonna say you have like the same regenerative time period
Mm-hmm.
as like a dog would get injured because they
How
heal
fast
like
do they heal?
3.5 times faster than humans do.
So
Okay.
if I went to space, I wouldn't be able to keep up with that.
No,
No.
No,
No.
no way.
that
You
because
put-
that's instant. That's
Dude, yeah,
Well, then,
instantaneous.
Put a
The
fucking
third-
dog in space. Does it die? Yeah.
The third one would be I want to
Oh,
be
but
able
dogs
to
heal
survive.
faster, dude. Sorry.
The third one would be I want to die, or not die.
I want to die.
I want to die.
What are your 3 wishes? Die.
I want to die. I wish to die. My third wish would be I want to survive comfortably in every environment. So I could go in space, be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I could go into a fucking volcano, be fine. I can go into like a radioactive pit, doesn't affect me. I could live on Antarctica. I could live here right now, fine.
See the reason I added the whole like thing for you can die.
Well, thing is, I don't want to die.
Yeah, that's
But
the thing
that's-
about-
it wasn't-
What if
he
you
doesn't-
change your mind 500 years later?
It
Sucks,
wasn't.
suck.
It wasn't for
Don't
the,
tell me.
It wasn't for
I don't wanna
me.
be, I'm not gonna be weak.
It wasn't for me. It wasn't for you. It wasn't for any one of us specifically. It's for when 9 of the other people finally decide that you've gotten out of control. You can be stopped.
Dude, here's the
Like
thing.
in what movie is that?
Legends or whatever it's called, or
No.
Immortals.
No, there's a movie where the 3 kids find a rock underground and they get powers.
Oh yeah.
Super 8, I believe.
Yeah.
No,
That's-
it wasn't
No.
Super 8.
No.
I know what you're talking about.
But
The
they,
Goonies.
Chronicles.
yeah, it's Chronicles.
Yeah,
What
good
is
ass
it?
One of
movie.
them gets way too powerful,
Yeah.
the other 2 have to
Oh
stop
yeah,
him.
Chronicles Narnia with the goat guy.
No.
Yeah.
Go
No, I'm
guy.
sorry. Don't fucking touch me.
Jesus.
Jesus
Touches
Christ.
him again.
Wow. Blood is boiling right
I mean,
now.
okay, so I guess.
Jesus Christ.
Well, then I guess you would have to decide whether you wanted to share your immortality and whatnot with David if he wants to be invincible.
Is your name Jeffrey?
Dahmer.
Well, no, 'cause I'm not-
Jinx.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm not gonna go back and change my wish because he
Your
made
name's
that
Jeffrey.
wish.
Well, no, I'm just saying that that is
Well,
still that's
don't
a
fucking touch
decision
me
you would
like
have to
that,
make,
Ken.
knowing
Well, here's the
his
thing.
wishes.
I don't plan on as of right now to do anything but like just live my life, you know? Because like I said, I don't care whatever people do with
You
theirs.
guys could never catch me anyways.
There's 9 of us. We can eventually catch you.
Oh, dude, what was the snail?
Well, that is if
You can live
the other
forever
9 want to
until the
help.
snail catches
Huh?
up with you.
That is the other
I'd
9
go
want to
insane.
help him catch him.
Hey yo, Dave.
Or-
Well,
Sure.
see, if I had telepathy
go
and I could
insane.
shapeshift, then I could be a fly, listen to him, and
Mr.
Fly
TikTok
off
over
wherever he
here.
went.
Well, yeah, but that's my point. Is like if one of us gets pissed off at one other one, then the other 8 are there to stop that one from killing that one person.
But it's also none of my business.
But it is. We are now the group of 10 that
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
high five, air high five.
it is now a group of 10 who are responsible for each other. We have that responsibility to the entire
Hey.
universe.
Family.
Now here's the thing. I
Nothing beats
agree.
family.
I agree to a certain point. I agree to a certain point,
We don't want to summon Dom.
but at the same time, if someone goes, I would only stop if they were trying to kill you. But if like, oh, I'm mad at you, so I'm gonna stop talking to you for like 600 years, I'm fine with that.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
If Dom lived forever.
Somebody say family.
I'm
No.
just saying, realistically though, I
What are you
I don't know. I don't know. Bottom line,
No.
I don't see why. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Okay.
Bottom line, it'll be fine.
It'll be fun.
I'm just
but,
gonna
like,
become a
at
mad
point,
dictator. You guys
I feel like
can't
it
kill
get
me.
boring.
No.
It's
Well,
quite simple.
and that's why I gave you the option of it would probably suck the way you have to die,
Just
But-
do a vat of acid.
but I am giving you the ability to at least find a way to die.
So,
Well, okay,
Kolten.
simple as that. Make a really big bomb, or like when they're dropping like a bomb, like
Yeah.
testing a big ass
Oh,
bomb,
man.
just vaporize you.
I should have said Deadpool's powers.
I'll say you could toss them in a fire and constantly have them burn until there's no more cells left.
That's terrible.
Not
Well,
that
do you
would
feel
actually
pain?
take a while.
Do you
That
feel
would-
pain?
Yeah, you feel pain. If you get shot, you feel every single.
Over time, though, I feel like it would get
Yeah, you're
you would
pain.
get numb to it.
I feel like
Well,
you
here's the
wouldn't.
thing. Say that you
I
were
don't
like
know.
they
I
inject
don't
you with some
know.
kind of lethal injection. You quote unquote die. There are still cells. Then toss you in the fire. You're like quote
But if you're
unquote
considered
dead.
dead,
Oh.
you're dead.
I should have said anime pain tolerance.
Anime
Oh my
painting.
God.
Break a femur right in half, can still run a 5K, no problem.
What was my third wish? What did I say for my third wish?
I don't know. I
I
wasn't
don't
paying
fucking remember. You're the
attention.
one that said it, not
Your
us.
third wish was the invulnerability thing.
Oh yeah. You
Oh,
can
no, I
survive
never
in
went on
any
that.
environment.
You want
Oh,
to
yeah,
live in
any
any
environment.
environment comfortably.
You're very adaptive.
So does that
one might
mean-
say.
I could
Yeah.
survive any environment comfortably. Would that mean like a warfare environment too?
No, the environment is a like
Biome.
Nature.
biome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's a volcano and environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, a volcanic environment.
Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah.
So
Although you fuckers could never catch me.
But again,
Whatever.
going with
What did-
Kolten's
what did Dom
regeneration
do?
thing, if you got shot and you quote unquote died,
He's a
like most
gingerbread
people
man,
would,
you
it wouldn't
can't catch
matter
him.
because you'd still have other cells to regenerate that.
I think the very first thing I would do if I became immortal and invulnerable So your invulnerability doesn't even like. It just means you can regenerate from a cell.
Yeah, you can completely come back from one living
So
cell.
even if your like heart explodes, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would immediately join the military.
That's fair.
I would immediately join the military,
Make a lot of money.
make money from it,
Be a
and
super
just on
soldier.
top be the super soldier.
Be Captain America.
Well, realistically, even not really a super soldier
Not
because
sponsored.
I'd still be as strong as I am now. I mean, I
know
train
I would
whatever,
do.
become probably average soldier, but at the same time, I can be like, hey, this dude's stuck over here. I'll go get him.
I mean, I guess the only problem with you doing that is what happens when you get captured and someone keeps you for a million years, you know, and you're like, that's great.
Well, I'll probably be more ballsy in trying to escape.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and on top of that,
You
I
can
wouldn't
just
let
blow
myself. I wouldn't let myself get captured.
You can just blow yourself up. A single cell of you gets outside of the prison cell. You regenerate from
I
outside
don't
the
think I
cell.
could get captured.
You know what? I'm gonna alter my time regeneration thing. You know how they say just slightly, not in a negative way towards you. It's actually helping you. with
Are we
this.
getting a buff or a nerf?
a buff?
Yeah.
Huge buff.
Hell yeah.
You know how they say every single cell in your body regenerates after 7 years?
Yeah.
Okay. This happens every hour.
So your cells
you.
regenerate.
Every single cell in your body regenerates within 1 hour.
Hell yeah.
Does it take 7 years to regenerate cells?
All right.
Every
First-
single cell in your body, yeah.
First thing I'm doing whenever I get that, I'm gonna go scare the shit out of people that are
So if you get
that
fucking
go
cancer?
skydiving for the first time.
What if you get cancer?
So, I mean, if you get cancer, then you're constantly just replacing those cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that
Technically,
they would
you
no
are
longer be
cancer
cancers.
at that point.
Yeah.
Would it just your cancerous cells just keep growing?
As
now?
my famous one Deadpool
Not
said, he didn't use
necessarily.
the cure for your cancer. He got the cure for everything.
Because if you get, like, say you do get blown up, it doesn't mean that that one cell that is left is the one that created the cancer in the first place. So you could cure cancer if that was the cell regeneration that you had.
Technically, your body would just beat cancer
Okay.
within an hour. So Colby, I don't know if you heard what I said,
He's a badass.
but I
No,
changed.
yeah,
I
yeah.
gave us the buff. Of,
Yeah, 7 years to 1 hour.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
crazy.
with me knowing every language, that'd probably help.
Yeah.
You can move anywhere in the world.
And be
be happy.
and be like I said, every environment, every language, anything.
There you go. Now, I have a question to keep going on with this.
Go on.
I'd be a mad
Obviously, you
dictator.
would take it. Eli, would you take the... What are you doing with an oven mitt?
Dr. Zoidberg.
Oh my god.
Anyways, would you take it?
Yeah.
You would?
You would take it, yeah.
What about you, Colby?
Take
knowing-
what now?
Knowing that Maddie can't.
Oh, take the option
Because
of...
you said I have a way to die, so if she dies, I can always kill
Um,
myself as well.
So you
If you want to,
realistic
yeah.
live a normal life.
Just not have to worry about, wreck
That's
a
fair.
car doing 200 mile an hour and get ejected and be fine.
Now, mind
Yeah,
you,
that's fair.
you're not gonna age past somewhere between...
Could be fucking a gilf at that
30.
point.
Be alright.
Yeah. So, Colby?
It'd be, yeah, obviously.
If I was there.
Definitely, yeah. Dave is there, I would.
Fucking soulmates.
And my current place where I am in life, it'd be pretty easy to be like, yeah, sure, why not? I got no attachments, so pretty easy decision.
I'd become a mad dictator, yeah.
Okay, so would you take it?
I really don't know if I'd want to take it, honey.
Not offending me.
You just find someone else.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know if I mean,
Damn!
I think I would take it, but only for the reason that if I did choose that I no longer wanted to live an infinite life, I could kill myself. Now, if it was the point where, like, you are infinite, you will live forever, I would not. I'd want to be able to die at
I
some
would
point.
agree. I would agree.
I would
If I could
want to
not
have the
die-
option to die. Yeah. So, I mean, I think because you have that, fine, to be fine living, forever. But if I couldn't die, fuck no. I want to be
Yeah,
able to die.
no chance.
I think I'd rather prefer the, like, I couldn't die so I could go take a nap on the moon for a couple thousand years and then wake back up and see how
That's
life's
fair.
been.
Yeah,
I know Dave would be like, live forever, yeah. Sure, why
My
not?
So-
problem with that is most likely you would eventually go insane from that.
That's what I'm
Counteroffer,
thinking. For
counteroffer,
sure.
you can live forever. You can't die, but you can put yourself into a hibernation for a set amount of years.
No, I still wouldn't.
No,
I
it's
still
not
wouldn't
worth
want to
That's
do
an
that.
easy way
That's-
out.
I'm
Easy way
I'm
out.
eventually
No,
gonna have to
not
wake up.
worth- No.
Exactly.
I
I mean,
like
the whole
that
point of
idea.
wanting to die is wanting to die and no
Because that
longer
way,
have to
if the
live.
Earth
1,000
ends up,
years.
say there's a nuclear fallout, everybody's dead. I make
Yeah.
myself fall asleep or let's say like a meteor hit. You know, it would.
Wake up and
mammals
the
survive.
dinosaurs are back.
I'm a shapeshifter, so I
You're
would
kinda
have the
cool.
knowledge of
Not gonna
every
lie.
other organism
Just tame a
on
T-Rex.
in the universe, which means that if there was an organism or whatever in the universe that could live without oxygen, then my ass could just go through space.
Let's say survive in an environment, I can go into space and survive.
Because I said that I wanted to be a shapeshifter,
Yeah.
which
but-
means any organism
Like Beast
in the
Boy.
universe. Yeah, I said fictional and non-fictional. So any creature,
Oh.
any organism, I'd want to be able to shapeshift.
You could
so,
be a Balrog.
dude, if there was no oxygen, if the planet blown up, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. I can create some fictional ass character that I'm fine.
Well, here's the thing. If say the planet goes, everybody starts being a certain way I don't like, I'm gonna hibernate for like 400 years. I'll wake up.
See, but that's like a technology thing we could develop. So I mean, yeah, we could do that, but I think I would still need the ability to die.
Nah, I don't
It
want to
could be like, you can even see like development
be
of
weak
like
my whole life.
Space Force to Star Trek, like that one
That'd be
scene,
cool.
that one scene in Into Darkness when it pans on one of the admirals or one of the big heads' desk, and you can see like Apollo 11, and then obviously they go into the future, and then you can see all the spacecraft develop into the USS Enterprise. Like that's kind of cool. I like that
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
scene.
because I could hibernate. Like, say I get it now, I live for 100 years, however, I live a normal life.
God, such a
Like,
good movie.
someone I love dearly dies. I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna hibernate for like 200, 300 years because I have no attachments anymore. And then I could just wake up, see how my family's done, see if it ended, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then I can just see the technology change, and I can just live in a new age. Think now.
Can the other
I have
nine of
much
us
closer
wake up?
attachments than that.
200 years ago, America was made, right? Ish.
Amen.
All
Also
right,
the
but I
300.
mean, like in the aspect
Yeah,
of an
yeah.
individual. Like,
Yeah,
say
17,
I was the
250.
only one left out of the 10 of us. Why the fuck would I want to live?
Someone will.
All right, that's kind of rude.
I go back
After
1,000
that.
years.
What? Yeah, like if I'm the only one left after all 10 of you died, why the fuck would I
was
want to
about to
live?
say, I'm not good enough for you.
No, if I'm the only one left, why would I want to live? Because at
Yeah.
that point, any
Start a
connection that
family.
I make
Yeah,
with
start a new
someone,
family.
So hang on, no, hang on.
Dang.
I ain't
But then-
dying.
Making me
I ain't
blush.
dying.
With-
You got me fucked up.
With your wish, say that there's one person left with the power to give that same invulnerability.
No, I was the
to
only one who could give.
give it. Okay.
I was the only one who could.
And it's a
give
one-time
that
use.
power.
Can you give and take?
No.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All
If
right.
my
One-time use.
decision is final, I have 10 or 9
He's the
others.
judge, jury, and executioner,
Yes.
bitch.
How about this?
He ain't gonna execute mine.
I
He
thought of
ain't
a
gonna
different
catch
wish.
mine.
I wish
Invisible.
that I could have a discount code for Dubby.
Oh my
Hey,
yes.
you know what?
Yeah.
Use the code Nitwitz,
Wait a second. We do have that.
and you might have that.
We found the genie boys.
We found the
It's right
genie.
there. The Dubby Tub is the
Dubby
genie.
Tub right here. Discount code Nitwitz.
Nitwitz with a Z
Get some Dubby.
And NITWITZ.
at dubby.gg.
10% off. If I may
10%
say.
if you couldn't tell what he said.
that's a
You
nice
know what?
genie wish.
That's
What's
a nice
up?
genie wish.
Uh,
All right.
But this stuff is great. You can like snort it, put it up your butt.
Boof it.
Yeah, do anything
Bump
with
it.
it to get
Melt
that.
it down.
We'll bump it.
that
inject
We'll
it.
bump it right now.
Oh yeah,
Or you can put
Spoons
it
and lighters.
or you can put it in a shaker, which is most desired.
You put it in a Dubby shaker, shake it up, nice and done. Not as chalky as other ones, as other energy drinks.
Yeah. Tastes great.
amazing.
This one's very good. We have Dragonade right
It's
now.
my favorite. Dragonade is my favorite.
I'll say from personal experience, having it in a shaker is 10 times better.
Yeah.
Yep. I wouldn't recommend eating the powder, but you can if you want to.
You're
Don't
big
let
on
us
the
tell you what to do.
There can be some health issues if you just straight one shot it. So
But be a man.
Be a
Be a
man.
man.
Be a Chad.
Be a man. Live forever. Drink Dubby.
Sigma male.
We're an hour, boys.
Oh yeah.
Sigma male grind
yeah.
set.
Hey, so live forever and get yourself unlimited supply of W.
Exactly.
It will make you immortal.
Yep. Become immortal. I use my unlimited debit card. Get Dubby whenever I want.
Ooh.
Drink it on the moon.
Ooh, drinking on the moon. That's
Chicken
cool.
on the moon. No, less gravity.
Or in your mom's basement too, if that's where you want to drink it.
It's fair.
It's fair.
Well, that'll be that. A good podcast, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Nitwitz. Nitwitz.